All right, Shalom. For the foremost, I want to give our praise, glory, and honor to Yahweh. Yeah, I'm Shalaki. To Yahweh, Bashim, Yahshai, Bashim, Kakodash. Double honor to the apostle, the elder, the great millstone, and to our Lakim across the globe. Pushing the word of truth and city, and we'll say Shalom. It's our dying now for the great millstone campus, Chicago, the lesson. We're going to 2 Corinthians, 8th chapter. I was reading this yesterday, and some new things pointed out. Now, here's Paul in the Church of Macedonia. And they were newly converts, and he came back to, he wrote him a letter. And in the letter, he was commending them and exhorting them, man, to be strong in the faith, to continue in the faith. All right, and although they weren't a very wealthy church, so to speak, but they were very sincere. And Paul noticed that, and it was just heartfelt to me reading it and imagining how the recipients of the letter felt, Paul and Titus and the other apostles that went out, they started a lot of churches, man. They ended up getting a lot of followers, and some he had to contend with more than others. But the Church of Macedonia here is one of the ones he highly exhorted. So I'm gonna give a couple of precepts. Salakia. All right, and Lord willing to listen edifying. This is get the point. So 8 and 7 says, therefore, as ye abound in everything in faith and utterance and knowledge and in all diligence and in your love to us, see that ye abound in grace also. Oh no, this is something that we can attest to when we're around the elders. All right, and they're around us. Let's put it like that. Cause they travel to come see us. They talk about how they first got on YouTube. It wasn't that many people listening and all that, but now as they go out across the states and visit these camps to see how they've grown, man, and they come, they encourage us. Sometimes they put us in order, But our diligence, our learning, our continuing in the truth motivates them, and I've heard them say it on many, many occasions, man. All right. So it says, I speak not by commandment, but by occasion of the forwardness of others, and to prove the sincerity of your love. When people come visit here in Chicago, man, and one thing you can never say is that you wasn't treated right. And I say that humbly, man, because the brothers pour out their treasures, their time, their love, their compassion on our guests, and it felt. Nobody does it for gain, to be looked at as some type of somebody, For the grace of our Lord Yahushua was through that though he was rich, yet for your sakes he became poor, that ye through his poverty might be rich, man. And Yahushua was son of a carpenter, all right? So he had those skills. But not only that, this man had, Yahushua had superpowers. He knew everything. He read minds. He's teleported. He's done miracles, man. All right, but what? He had no place to lay his head. All right, he was chased from city to city, And herein I give my advice. This is the point I want to get. And herein I give my advice for this expedient for you, who have begun before, not only to do, but also to be forward a year ago. All right, and this is like to the younger brothers, man, who just crossing the line, ain't been in the camp too long. All right, and all this started from your walk in your faith before. All right. But now that you're in the camp, you got to continue to do. All right. Now therefore perform the thing doing of it, that is there with readiness to will, so there may be performance also out of that which you have, man. All right, man. So you're gonna do everything according to the ability that the Lord gave you, man. All right. It says several ability. It says Matthew 25:15, and to the one he gave 5 talents, to another 2, and to another 1, to every man according to his several abilities, straightway took his journey. All right, so the Lord gave everybody a talent to use, man. All right, so my face is getting let me see. Um, right, Romans 12. Romans 12 and 3. For I say, though through grace given unto me, to every man that is among you, not to think of himself more highly than he ought to think, but to think soberly, because as soberly according to most I have dealt to every man the measure of faith. For we all have many members in one body, and all members have not the same office. So we being many are one body in Mashiach, and every one member is one of another, having them gifts different according to the grace that is given us, whether prophesy, let us prophesy according to the proportion of faith, or ministry, let us wait on our ministering, or he that teacheth on teaching, or he that exhorteth on exhortation, he that giveth, let him do it with simplicity, he that ruleth with diligence, he that showeth mercy with cheerfulness. Okay? So the Lord gave us different offices to use and to excel in. All right? Now therefore perform the doing of it, that is, as there was readiness to will, so there may be a performance also out of that which you have. Right? So now it's time to put in the work. All right? For there be a willing mind, it is accepted according to that a man have, and not according to he have not, man. All right? So the Lord looking at what you're doing with the gifts that he gave you, not with the thing that you don't have, man. All right? A workman be ashamed. Let me see. That might be A. 2 Timothy 2:15 says, study to show thyself approved to the Most High, a workman that needeth not to be ashamed, rightly dividing the word of truth, man. All right, so we're calling the thing to work, all right, to show our diligence, all right. So we can be beneficial. That wasn't what I wanted. Not another. Galatians 6:4. But let every man prove his own work, and then shall he have rejoicing in himself alone and not another, man. All right, so you've been called to this truth. All right, the Lord gave you an opportunity to be in the camp. You know, all of us. You know, So continue to work, continue to pray, continue to do the thing we need to be accepted of the Lord. All right, and to do our work willingly, man. Right? When y'all want to say, call Allah, y'all about me outside. The honor to the apostle, the elder, great millstone. Until next time, shalom.